Okay, welcome back. My name is Kyle Porter. I've got Jeff Shelffo, fellow elder at Mosaic Church. Jeff hasn't been on one of these yet, so we wanted to bring him in. And first of all, before we talk about kind of what's going on over the next week or so, Jeff, I just wanted to see how your family was doing and check in and see if there's any places maybe where you guys have been thriving during this time, and any places that if you could share kind of vulnerably where you guys have struggled, and I know that we're all we felt probably both things, so I guess we can start with just places where you felt the Lord moving in your family's life that might encourage our people.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Kyle. It has been interesting for sure. Really enjoyed being at home, having lunch with the family. Less commute means more time with the family, especially after work. Not gonna lie, we've been eating pretty good because I have more time to devote to fancier meals. So that's been nice. Definitely been spoiled with that, but it's really been a joy to just have time, just more time in general at home, and family walks on the regular, most of the time, twice a day. That's been really cool. And just talking about it's really opened up intentional conversation as we go out and about walking through the neighborhood, and just praying for our neighbors. It's been really neat to see just more and more people outside of their house, specifically in the neighborhood, and it's kind of eye-opening to seeing different aspects of life that we walk in, and just the different kinds of people that are in our neighborhoods that outside of COVID would have probably stayed inside the house, but just the natural tendency towards going stir crazy has drawn people out. And I think that's really opened our eyes to opportunity here in the neighborhood. But for the most part, it's been a struggle for myself, just naturally going stir crazy. I work from home maybe once a week during normal times, and on a Friday, when that wraps up, I'm ready to get out of the house because I've been locked in my office all day, and just bring that into the light for 5 days a week. It's been interesting, but it does come with good fruit, mostly in the form of family time.
Yeah, I agree with you, especially about the neighborhood stuff, because one of the things we always talk about is being present in our neighborhoods in terms of encouraging people, evangelism, discipleship, things like that. And I think that this time has presented just more opportunities in front of us, not even necessarily for like right now, although I think that's true, but just to know the people around us for later on, and to develop some of those relationships right now. So that's a really good point, and I hope people are holding on to that, because I think it's really valuable. One thing we wanted to do, we're doing this on a day where Kyle Worley's off, because I knew that he wouldn't allow us to do it otherwise, is we wanted to celebrate him a little bit. Yesterday, Sunday, May 10th, was his birthday. And I just kind of wanted to get from you, and I'll share a little bit as well, but just ways in which you've been encouraged by him. He is always so good at celebrating us, at celebrating the people of Mosaic, at celebrating his own family. And I kind of want to give that back to him a little bit. So just maybe a way or two that you've been encouraged by Kyle Worley's presence and leadership in your own life.
Yeah, for sure. Just a little bit behind the scenes, Kyle, we see him on Sunday as an amazing preacher, and just really faithful to bring the word. That's always been an encouragement to me. But working alongside him the past couple of years as an elder candidate, and now elder, it's been really awesome to see just how hard of a worker he is, not for the sake of his own merit, but because he loves the people of Mosaic, he loves the people of Richardson, and he wants to do what is right. It's been really, really cool to see him lead out and grow as a leader, both in the faith, but a leader just alongside other people, and building up more leaders to make disciples. It's really cool to see that. Overall, just have been encouraged by his work ethic, just his care for people. He doesn't work for the sake of working, but he works because he loves the people.
Yeah, that's really good. And I think it's funny, we kind of joke about how much he loves Richardson. Like, I think sometimes we talk about it as if it's just a Mosaic thing, or if it's just our people thing. And those are definitely true. But I think I think Kyle Worley thinks that Richardson is like up there with like, I don't know, like Tokyo and Beijing and New York City of like the best cities in the world. And he truly loves, and I think he's engendered within all of us an even deeper love for our city and for the people of our city. And I love that about him. I mean, we could talk for 20 minutes about just different things that I love about him, but I agree with you about, I just didn't, I think I didn't expect, I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't expect how competent and good of a leader he's been, not just for our church, but I think in our personal lives as well. It's been such a joy to experience that, and very fruitful, I think, for all of us as he has led us and done that so faithfully over the last few years. So happy birthday, Kyle. I don't know if he's going to watch this. Hopefully he will, but I do love to publicly just commend people that were around a lot and that we get to experience. Okay, last thing. We got a few things coming up over the next week, Jeff. The first one this weekend coming up is the women's retreat. It's going to be digital, unfortunately. It was previously planned to be at a camp. Obviously, everything is moved online, but we've got, I think it's, I believe, 2 hours on Friday night and then an hour and a half on Saturday morning. And this is a cool opportunity. We've got Dr. Ashley Hales coming in to do some discussion. She's got a great book out. And I know that my wife is going to be attending on Friday night, Saturday morning. And I kind of wanted to get from you just what opportunity maybe the men of Mosaic have to allow their wives to attend this and kind of participate in this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. First, just want to thank Antonia and the rest of the team for putting this together. It's a really awesome resource for the ladies at the church, and I think it's going to be really fruitful, and looking forward to seeing the fruit of that time. And but specifically, just wanted to encourage the men of the church to use this as an opportunity to bless their wives by just giving them this space, free of distraction, free of worry that anything. Just that everything's being cared for, give them that space, that the kids are fed, that they're put down to bed in the morning, that they are just look at it as an opportunity to spend time with your family and bless your wife as they dive into this time with the other ladies of the church.
Yeah, totally agree. And, you know, I echo, I know Kyle Worley wrote this in the newsletter last week, but man, just the women of Mosaic Church are so, I don't know, it's been sweet to see and experience the growth, both for the men and the women. We certainly celebrate the ways in which the women of Mosaic Church have developed and are leading and are teaching and are growing. And we want to continue to make that just such a prominent thing about Mosaic Church. And this weekend is a good opportunity for that to take place. And I echo what you said about Antonia and everybody that's kind of been working to put this together, because it's been really good. So if you haven't signed up yet, you can go to mosaicrichardson.com or contact Antonia. She can get you signed up, and I think it'll be a really sweet time for the women of Mosaic Church. Okay, last thing, Jeff, we've got something coming out. Kyle's going to mention it coming up this Sunday, and then it'll start rolling out a week from today, next Monday. And that's kind of our plan for the summer and kind of what's going to be going on as we head into this next season of coronavirus time. Obviously, it's been very strange for us over the last few months. But what I guess excites you, or what are you looking forward to? What are you finding hope in as we head into this next season and kind of rolling out what our plan is going to be for the summer?
Yeah, for sure. I think one of the things I'm most encouraged by is just the patience and flexibility our people have had in this time. It's we're all confused. We all are walking through this for the first time, and I've just been encouraged to hear from other people and just the ways that they've seen fruit in this time. Specifically this week, it was really cool to meet with my DNA group for the first time in person, sat in my backyard and chowed down on chicken wings. That was really cool and super healthy at the same time. But just more opportunities to see faces. And even if it means only seeing the top half of people's faces, that will be a huge blessing. But I know moving forward, there's people on all ends of the spectrum, whether it be we're moving too fast or we're moving too slow. Just moving forward, I want to be mindful and just respectful of where everybody's at. And it's an opportunity to serve our people well and take others first. But the future is unknown, but we trust that the Lord will continue to work through the people of Mosaic, and that His gospel will continue to move forward, whatever that looks like the days ahead. Just for our church family, know that the elders and staff have labored and labored on what it looks like for us to faithfully move forward while respecting both local authorities as well as what we think is wise. So, like Kyle mentioned, the sermon this Sunday, there'll be some information, and then we'll continue to roll out the plan for what the summer can look like and potentially into the future. But I'm excited to see how the Lord will continue to work over the summer.
Yeah, I agree. And I think what you said at the beginning right there about people being very gracious toward just everyone right now, not only leadership, but just everybody within the church, because people are in different places. Churches are going to land in different places. And I think it's such a good opportunity to have grace for one another and to display the grace that we've been shown by Christ. And I'm excited about that. And I've also been encouraged by it, like you said, over the last few weeks and months, because it has been a really confusing and difficult time. But the grace that Jesus provides has reigned within our people. And what could be more encouraging than that? So thanks for your time, Jeff. Love you, brother, and enjoyed chatting with you today.
All right. Thanks, Kyle.